Nikki, don't put that in! Nikki, don't put that in! No! Abort! Well, hello.
Hello.
As we all know, Father's Day is upon us, and us anime fans know what that means. It's time to reflect on all of our favorite anime fathers and just how terrible they are.
They suck. Anime dads suck.
Big time. Anime dads suck. This is just a fact of life.
But are they hot though?
Because it would not be a bot video without a little bit of horniness.
Listen, y'all see me, you know what I'm here for. I'm here to see whether or not these are daddy worthy. Daddy titles mean that they're delicious, they got swag, they're decisive, they provide, they protect. A couple of
Decisive,
things.
demanding,
Daddy.
This is going to be using the usual ranking system, S tier, A tier, all the way down to F tier, and maybe a couple of question mark tiers, because we've got a lot of questionable fathers in here, I'll say that.
And we've got some fathers that maybe I just put them on the list because they're just hot. You're gonna know from this list who you can go for. But if you want daddies, well, now you know where to find them.
So let us jump into it with our first father. We have Minato Namikaze, who is Naruto's father in the famed anime Naruto. I don't really know much about Naruto, but from what I've learned, he made a big sacrifice to save the world and his son by putting the spirit of a fox inside of his son, and then he peaced, like, forever. So, I mean,
he didn't do it on purpose.
Some may say he rest in peace.
Some may say he rested in peace forever. So I would say that I have pretty complicated feelings about him father-wise. I would maybe put him in, like B tier, because it's good that he saved the world, but he also, like, abandoned his child forever.
Here's the question though, like, did he choose to abandon his child, or was he unable to stay with his child? Because there are some anime dads that they stand out for their ability to just peace out for real. I think he's delicious, honestly. That is some quality dad right there.
One delicious daddy.
He is delicious, and even though he couldn't necessarily protect his child in person, he did provide Naruto with the one thing that makes Naruto, well, eventually go on a journey to become Hokage. So in a way,
his dashing good looks?
No, but he provided him with the potential.
So what's that daddy ranking?
I would say a C tier.
Up next, we've got Goku. I'm gonna put him in D tier just because from what I hear, he's a bad father and Piccolo is a better father figure for his child.
Hell yeah. I stand Piccolo. I would put him in a solid C just because Goku is built and like that, that can be pretty daddy.
Yeah, but he's got some strong back muscles.
I guess the only thing that I feel doesn't really make him daddy is his personality is not very daddy. It's
yeah, personality is not very daddy. So what are we gonna do?
I'm putting him in a C.
I'm putting him in D. What about you?
C.
Next, we have got Ochako's dad from My Hero Academia. I would give him an A because I would say he's a good dad. He supports her dreams really well, and he also told her, like, if you're gonna be a hero, I want you to do it for you and not because you have to feel like you gotta support us financially, because that's a lot of pressure to put on a teenage girl.
Yeah, good dad. Yeah, I agree. On the daddy scale, honestly, did you see his neck? Holy shit.
You're attracted to necks.
He can break you with his neck. I'm just saying, that is a thick neck. Yeah, so on the daddy scale, I'm gonna give him a solid B. He protects, he provides, maybe not enough because Ochako is trying to get by financially, but he looks good, man. He's like a dorky dad in that sense, but he's still daddy.
Oh, but I love a dorky dad.
He's a dorky daddy.
Up next, we have got a wonderful father for a change. We have got Mace Hughes from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Sir Mace Hughes.
And I'm gonna put him in S, and to be honest, he's probably gonna be the only one in S tier. I mean, look how much he loves his little baby girl.
Ah, he's perfect. Honestly, it's gonna be hard to even... Nope, that's it. We're done.
He is perfect. Just S tier. Don't really need to go any farther than that. And it's a great thing that throughout the whole series of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, you can see how great a dad he is because nothing bad happens to him. My only issue with his looks is I feel like he looks a little too much like...
Are you gonna say Markiplier?
Yes, okay. My only issue with Mace Hughes' looks is he looks a little bit too much like Markiplier. But then again, there's a lot of like characters that look like Markiplier, like Lord Farquaad. So because of that, I'm gonna have to put him in A and not S, because I look at him and I think of Markiplier and Lord Farquaad.
Damn it! Now you're making me think that if I put him in the S tier, I'm putting Markiplier in the S tier.
You're not gonna put Lord Farquaad in the S tier.
It's ruined.
I can't believe
It's
you've ruined
ruined.
Mace Hughes for
Yeah.
everyone.
You know what? Never mind. Screw this. I love Mace Hughes, and he daddy. S tier. Take it, Markiplier. I guess.
Our next father on the list is Joychiro Yukihida from Food Wars.
He's not the worst in an anime, so I guess if you put him up to those standards, at least he's like there occasionally for his kid, and he at least put his kid through an education.
Yeah, and I like
And
that he kind
supported
of
that.
I like that he challenges his son. Like when he feels like he's getting a little too like, you know, egotistical, he's like, all right, I'm gonna show you who the real cook is in this house, and if you want to be like me, you better get your fucking education.
Points for actual interaction. Oh my god,
Yeah,
they have
points for
dialogue and
interaction.
conversation.
Yeah,
Points
he's
for
like, you better
interaction.
get your education and learn how to make these people love the food so much that their clothes comes off and they nut a little bit.
I love how competitive they are, and I love that that's the way that he motivates his kid. So he treats him as an equal. So that's also great. That's positive reinforcement and like making
That
him
is
feel
what
capable.
healthy competition between father and son should look like. So for that reason, I'm going to put him in A. The daddy scale, that's an S, baby.
Yeah,
no
that's an S,
question
that-
about it. I
yeah.
mean, the long hair, the chest, the
The stubble.
anime muscles.
Yeah.
Sorry,
the
what were we
anime
talking about again?
Muscles.
Anime muscles.
This tier.
S.
I am learning so much about you today, Dorrie.
Next, we have got Joseph Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's a father in JoJo's. You know what? He's got a silver fox thing going on. So not too bad. And he's pretty built, so he could protect
Grandpappy.
potentially.
Okay.
He's got a bit of a grandpappy vibe
I guess he's kind of got like a good silver fox thing going there.
and some style. But overall, see,
See?
it's not like I'm going
See?
Joseph, daddy. Mm-mm.
Yeah, see. And with that, let's move on to our next one, who is All Might. Not a father, but let's be honest, Deku's real father is an F tier, so gotta give him
I
someone.
feel like Deku's real father might be in RIP tier, but
Yeah. Deku's father is most
We don't
likely
know.
in D for dead tier.
we don't
Or
know.
A for abandonment tier. He's raised Deku pretty well, I mean, all things considered. He's not perfect, and he kind of acknowledges that. But, like, who else is gonna teach Deku how to be the #1 hero?
On the daddy front,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, which version of him are we talking about? Because All Might version is daddy. That is daddy.
Yeah,
that is
my-
S tier. That smile.
My issue is his eyes are a little too small for
yeah.
me. Like, I need somebody where I can look into their soul and, like, know what they're thinking. But sometimes I'll look at All Might and his eyes will be very closed and he'll have his smile on, but I'll be like, are you really happy, All Might? Or do you need some therapy? Do you need somebody to talk to?
The smile hides the darkness within. That's why his eyes
The
aren't even
smile hides
illustrated.
the darkness, which is oddly familiar. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess for daddiness, I'm gonna give him a B. What about you?
Every picture that Adrian is showing us right now, that version of him, not so daddy.
Unfortunate.
That's an F tier. That's not human. That I don't know what that
It's
is.
F?
That's an F tier, dude.
Look
that
how-
that is Munra the Immortal. I don't know what that is. That's Skeletor. That,
Look how much he's
you don't
he's
look at
grown,
Skeletor
though.
and think hot.
You don't think Skeletor's hot?
Please don't bury me.
Yeah.
No.
I think monsters are very hot. Hotter than
Monsters
probably
can be
hotter
hot.
than All Might.
Skeletor's not it. Well, you know what? I do not kink shame, so you do you, and that's cool. Fine. You know what? A D.
All right,
Do not kink shame.
final daddy
He a D.
ranking
For the Skeletor fuckers out there. He a D.
Yeah, for the D for the Skeletor. Please don't kill me for this one. We've got Everybody's favorite, Gendo Ikari from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I originally was going to put Gendo on this list 3 times solely for the purpose that one morning I woke up in a cold sweat and the first thought that came to my mind was Gendo Ikari dating sim, but all of the love options are just clones of Gendo. So, like, you've got one option who's shy Gendo, you've got mean Gendo, you've got sporty Gendo, and so because of my dream, I'm gonna put him in not F, but C.
Wow.
What? Gendo Ikari is better than Joseph Joestar.
I'm only putting him in that ranking because I think he would make a great dating sim, but he is a terrible father. I am sorry, Shinji. I told you I was going to be controversial.
Not a lie, Gendo does have game. He got game. He not for me personally, but for a lot of the women in the show, they seem to not keep their hands off Gendo for whatever reason.
Ray, Yui.
I think it's that like authority figure in the whole anime. He's boss, and that apparently might give him a hint of daddy, but.
He's got an air of mystery around him that's kind of sexy.
Coke bottle glasses.
No, I think that's kind of hot, actually, now that you mention it.
He's got good eyewear. The gloves might be a thing. So, okay, I'll give him a D, but he's a dick.
Yeah, D for dick, D for daddy, though. Oh, we've got another great one here. This one is another S tier. This is Kohei Inuzuka. This is kind of a lesser-known anime, but this is an anime called Sweetness and Lightning, which is about a father, actually, who is helping his daughter, his cute little daughter, he's teaching her, like, cooking, and he's learning how to cook meals for her after his wife passes away. And he's like, well, I mean, I don't want her to eat instant ramen her whole life, so I may as well make her some good food. And for that, he's S tier, because he's a wonderful dad, and he's really sweet and adorable, and cares about his daughter more than anything.
But is he daddy? Honestly,
yes,
he's
actually,
giving me.
He is daddy. He's hot.
I feel like he would be great as a makeover project. Like you want to give him a stylist, and you want to like dress him up, and you want to take him to the gym for like 2 weeks and just buff him up a little, and then he's S tier. He's delicious.
I don't even think he needs any improvement. I think he's perfect the way he is. I like someone who's a little more on the thinner, gangly side.
I mean, he's attractive. He's an attractive man. He's cute. He's definitely boyfriend material. He's a single parent and he's got no time for himself. Like, he can't brush his hair. The man needs to take care of a child, so that makes him, boss.
Probably can't dress himself right.
Exactly.
So yeah.
I'm gonna give him an A. He's honestly
like
got almost everything but the swag.
Now we are returning to awful fathers. Next we have Grisha Yeager.
He had 2 kids, one of which didn't turn out quite right, so then he tried again. And you know what? All I can say is that this is a man who is a scientist, and he tried to become part of a political movement, and the world is bleak, and things don't turn out as people want it to turn out, and that's just the world of Attack on Titan. So I think he's one of those fathers who did his best within his means, but also made some pretty bad decisions, tried to course correct, failed at most times, ended up putting his loved ones in some of the worst positions ever, but it wasn't intentional necessarily. Some of it was. So it's like very gray there in terms of his character.
Morally gray father. I guess from all that information, I see. Yeah. Not great, not terrible, but questionable.
Yeah, on the daddy scale, honestly, he's a D. Titan form, are we counting that? No. He's just D. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And he's a dick, so D.
Next, we have got Bakugo's father. I think as a father, maybe he's a little too meek. He could probably stand up to his wife and child a bit more. I like a gentle father. I don't know. I get kind of nervous when like men yell at me. Having one who's just very sweet and like calm for a change. I'll give him a B. He's all right.
He's an all right dad. B.
Yeah, he's an all right dad.
On B for Bakugo.
B for Bakugo.
On the daddy scale, I'm intrigued, actually. I've always thought that men who look that meek in public might not be that meek in private. So
what's what they show in the streets, they might not show in the sheets.
These are adult anime characters, guys. Remember that. The only list where I can do this. So, he's a C. It's okay. There could be something hidden, but we haven't seen a hint of it yet, so I'm not gonna assign that to him. And instead, he just
maybe we will see it if we get to know him a little better.
So C to see it.
Coming up next, we have got another FMA father, specifically FMA Brotherhood. We have got Van Hohenheim, who is the father of the Elric brothers. Cristal, what are you thinking?
Why? Oh
I recently just finished Brotherhood, and I have a lot of very fresh feelings. So
express yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel about Van Hohenheim how I feel about a lot of these dads. Very complicated. I mean, my relationship with him is probably kind of similar to Ed's, where it's like he's got some resentment because he just, he just kind of pieced one day. But he had his reasons, and he had all of this pain literally inside of him. I guess I can understand some of his complicated men feelings, but at the same time, it's like
Dorrie,
you gotta be there for your children,
Dorrie just
especially
said,
when they've.
Hohenheim's man pain is valid.
Because I don't think he's a terrible dude, but he probably could have been there for his sons a little more when they were at their lowest. But he did sort of redeem himself towards the end of Brotherhood, so I gotta give it to him for that.
Alright, on the daddy scale, honestly, this is just gonna go down from here. There's no science to this, guys. It really is just whatever the hell I decide in the moment. I'm gonna give him a...
Is he hot or not?
I'm gonna give him a C, just because he takes care of his aesthetics all in all. He looks like he looks out for his style sometimes, though that brown shade ain't doing much for him. But yeah, he's got a decisive look, so he looks commanding, which is a daddy trait, and his hair's pretty nice. Could look better without the pony.
Here's my issue, and this is not just with him, this is with a lot of anime dads. Why do they all have that goddamn chin strap that is just so, unappealing? It's like, if you're gonna have the chin strap, can you at least have, a mustache to go with it? I don't know, it's just I feel like it just kind of makes you look like a goat,
I think am
I being too mean?
I feel like if he puts it on, though, he looks like a criminal. I don't know.
Can these anime fathers just stop with the chin strap and just have a more attractive beard?
Nikki, can you do a quick Photoshop of what he would look like with a mustache? Thank you.
I bet that would that would probably increase his ranking quite a bit for me.
It might give him some flair. It's true. His face looks like it should carry a mustache, because look at that jaw.
Do a quick one on Rat. I mean, yeah.
On Hitler?
Yeah.
You mean?
So Pirate Hitler? Okay.
So Pirate Hitler?
Okay.
F. Moving
Okay.
on.
F.
You don't like that
F.
mustache? Come on.
That is
No.
That is a Stalin
Adrian,
stash.
He looks like Hitler.
No. Okay.
His name is Fuhrer.
Oh, his name's King.
A tier, baby.
No.
A tier.
No.
No.
You're a betrayer.
No.
Get out, Kurt.
Go away. Just because he has a mustache.
Our next father is Naruto, the Boruto edition. and you think if he probably has some daddy issues too, where he's like, well, my father left me when I was young, so maybe I should be there for my kid more. Left.
I love this narrative. I love it. I love that Minato just pieced out,
How is he as a daddy though, Cristal? What are you thinking?
Oh, God,
I don't know.
no.
I mean, he's okay.
No, I there's nothing daddy about Naruto. I am sorry. Dad.
No, I look at him and I think of annoying ass little kid Naruto. So
He just looks like
D.
Yeah. Honestly, I won't go so far as to give him an F, but I agree. D. He's just not daddy energy at all. His hair got worse. His eyes aren't as soulful. They look dead inside from all that overworking. I mean, I'm not gonna say the swag's bad. There's something, but not enough. No.
it's not enough.
He looks
It's
sad
just
because he
not
didn't marry
enough.
the one he truly loved. You know what I mean?
Our next Boruto edition father, though, Sasuke.
Speaking of,
Maybe our feelings will be a little different on him. Is he still angsty and dark as a father? Okay. I feel like that's gotta leave you after you exit your teenage years. But he's also, kind of a tortured soul. Didn't he literally get, possessed? He got cursed. Yes.
look, I am serious about the fact that I believe Naruto and Sasuke are soulmates and should be together, and that the author just doesn't know how to write female characters, and so they're just both sad boys right now. They're married sad boys
Hot takes.
without
Okay.
an anchor, and so they don't know how to human or what to do. On the daddy scale, Sasuke's always been pretty daddy.
I'm gonna give him like an A, I think, because
Yeah.
I always thought Sasuke was pretty hot.
He is
I've always
hot.
had a thing for that kind of like emo boy alternative,
He's hot, and he's
red eyes.
he's right there in my alley of
Good shit.
like Lelouch, and like he a thin boy, but he my type. He's skinny thin man, but he a hot skinny thin man.
Next, we've got somebody Cristal just cannot stand
Oh my
for the
god!
life of her.
It's like
We've
entered
got
my realm.
Eraserhead from My Hero Academia, who again, like All Might, not a father, and even I'm a little confused why this is on the list. So I think he's just here because Cristal wanted him here, but I'm gonna let you defend yourself.
Listen, if it was just for people that I wanted here, Midnight would also make the list. She daddy. But in his case,
yeah, she is daddy.
in his case, he's I believe he is a father figure now because he's had to adopt a character, and again, I don't want to spoil too much, but he has to take that role and responsibility. And he looks like a tired dad, and I don't know why I'm into that. He's had it with the world, so he also doesn't give no fucks, and he likes to.
Yeah, he looks like he smokes about 3 packs a day just to feel alive.
He's a tired S-tier daddy, but he's got toys attached to him already, so that's a plus. That
Yeah, he's got his scarf, which he can use for whatever he wants.
And then he suits up, so he brings in that CEO energy. He can rock out, like you can see that
CEO energy.
CEO, boss. And he also looks like you can take him to like a punk rock concert, and he fits right in, so you can like have fun with him. Like he's got after hours eraser, and at the office eraser, and at home eraser. There's a lot going on. He's S tier. He can switch it up.
Yeah, he is S tier.
S-tier.
You're lucky that I do enjoy those like stoner eyes. So you've convinced me. He's S tier for both, but that's just us not having any sort of bias attached.
Dorrie, those stoner eyes, when they look at you, make you powerless.
I like being powerless. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Nikki, don't put that in. Nikki, don't put that in. No. Abort.
Daddy,
Next father. We've got Charles Z. Britannia from Code Geass.
What is this hair?
Renaissance daddy.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I saw a picture of him. I thought he was I wasn't impressed.
Yo. F.
Who's probably the greatest father in anime of all time. Another FMA father. We've got Show Tucker. I mean, he loves his daughter. He loves dogs. He loves his daughter and his dog. Yeah, he's awful.
I heard he's awful. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, arguably the worst father to ever grace anime. Anybody who hasn't even watched FMA know this dude sucks. Knows he's crazy. Is there like a rank below F?
Yeah,
because
P
we gotta
for
put him
pedo
there
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, C for creep. Like
That makes it
He's
higher.
higher. What?
No.
yeah,
You know what?
okay.
C for Chimera.
Yeah, C for Adrian. No.
Bad Adrian.
Bad Adrian.
You know what? He's making me reevaluate my ranking for Charles. I'm gonna give Charles a D because y'all just put this guy here. So.
And you know what the worst part is? Show Tucker isn't even hot.
No.
Like, not even.
Nothing.
No, I just.
F.
There's nothing. No, F. Just.
Moving
Dude,
on.
what's wrong with you? And for our final father of the list, we have another amazing, incredible, deeply dedicated, just no flaws whatsoever father. We have got
Father of the Year.
the Father of the Year, originally number 2 hero, then turned into number 1 hero. We've got Endeavour. Todoroki's father, man of fire, passionate lover, fire, just...
That would hurt.
This man is abusive to his entire family, did everything through just very nefarious means, and really just drives home that point that anime dads just suck.
Dorrie, look, he's got a mustache.
He does have a mustache, and his mustache is made of fire. Does he have a chin strap, though? His kids can't even give him a hug, or else they'll literally get hurt. Like, just from getting too close to him.
Yeah, he sucks. He sucks. He just sucks.
Also, like, Todoroki is, like, one of my favorites, and I don't know, I just can't forgive the way that he, like, messed him up as a child, and made his mother, like, pour, like, hot-ass water on his face and turn him into Prince Zuko, like, I don't know,
wait, no.
I can't forgive Endeavour for what he's done. F.
There is absolutely no redeeming quality to him as a father to me, so I agree. He is F tier and will remain there with his fire armor. I don't care how many man tears he cries
And his
inside.
best friend, Sho Tucker.
Oh, there you go.
You guys can rot in the fiery depths of Endeavour hell together.
Yeah, just a pro tip. If you're a dad and you look at your kids and you think, I want to maybe try to mix them a certain way or experiment with them, don't. Listen, it's true that he sucks as a human, as a person, but in terms of his daddy energy, there's no way I can sound good saying anything. So let's just say that he is a good B in that regard, and I don't want to expand on why.
I'll take that. I'll take for hotness, I'll take B, because despite him being really terrible, he's kind of
He's hot. He's
literally, and figuratively.
He's a man with the guns to
Yeah.
lift you, and
the man with the fire.
and he's
But
determined
yeah,
and
all right.
commanding for sure. He's just, I don't think that's the kind of daddy you want. But
So yep, our entire list. And looking at this list, what have we learned here today? We've learned that anime fathers are just overall pretty trash. We've got a couple of little shiny diamonds like Mace Hughes and the Sweetness of the Lightning father, but overall just like these dudes are just not here for their kids,
or
and
just not here.
or just not here at all. And like how are we supposed to celebrate a happy Father's Day with that?
So
I don't want to end this video on a negative note.
you're right. So taking it back to our Sweetness and Lightning father, y'all should check out Sweetness and Lightning, because that is a show that literally puts the focus, for once, on parenting and solid, healthy, nice, sweet parenting. I believe Yodoya reacted to it in our BTB happy hour, so check out our Instagram.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
wholesome.
so just if you're gonna take away anything, watch Sweetness and Lightning, because that is an example of a good father who is trying really hard and is not
And his
perfect,
daddy.
but will overall just do absolutely anything for his little girl, and I can respect that. And in the future, let's just get more anime dads like
Yeah,
that.
seriously, do you guys know any
Please.
other anime dads? Did we just not gather enough here that they suck
Yeah,
so
who
bad?
did we brush over that's actually good? Please let us know in the comments. So, and with that, I guess we bid you a happy Father's Day if you are celebrating. And yeah, I'm Lovely
I'm
Dorrie,
Cristal Marie.
and thank you so much for watching Beyond the Butt, your internet anime club. Happy Poppy's
Happy
Day.
Puppies Day.
Be a good dad to
See
your
you on
kids.
the next flight.
Hello! Hi, hello. Yes, I am in a new location now. I am sorry. Thank you so much for watching that rather chaotic video. I apologize if some of my opinions got a bit, strong, we'll say. When I'm pretty hopped up on caffeine, that tends to happen. As always, I want to thank all of our scrumptious little patrons. It is thanks to you guys that we are able to make this wacky and wild content, and we cannot thank you enough. And I especially would like to thank Sugar Joe, Andrew M, Drew Oranis, Critical225, Kyle, and Eric Torturapatu. As for our question, I have got one from Ben Will 00, who asks, who is the best mentor character? We all know what I am going to say. No question, it is Reagan from Mob Psycho 100. Yes, I know he is a stinky, smelly fraud, but look, he cares about Mob so much. He cares about all those kids so much, and that is just... that's what speaks to me. That's what I look for. Also, he's hot. I really wish he could have been in this daddy list, but like... He's not a father. He's not a father. I wish he was, but he's not. So, yeah, that's my answer. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I promise you will be seeing me much more often on this channel. Bye-bye.